we covered for a while, and we haven't gone to in it's been a year, probably a little less than a year, but was Cash. I work really hard. I even almost got her on the show, but Kristen Ashley. She believes she's being targeted, and a targeted individual for people. It's called gang stalking. So just to be a little quick update. I mean, some of you should know about this, but if you don't, let me help you out. So gang stalking is people that believe that there is like a shadow group of people. Now, who those people are really independent. Some people think it's like the NWO. Some people think that it's the government. Some people the actual government agents. Some people think that it's the Satanists, the shadow organizations. It's a whole thing, right? So as far as who's gang stalking them, it's different from experience to experience. But the one thing that holds true is they lose their minds. They think when they go to grocery stores, the people are looking at them. They think everything is like a verbal cue. They think people that have their phones out are all filming them. And we're not talking about high-level people here that you would think, oh, maybe they are going after these people. Like, we're not talking about high-level officials here. We're just talking about normal, everyday Joes. And one of them, who I believe used to be an escort, she's not anymore. Her name is Cash, and she used to be like on those sugar baby sites and stuff like that. She had some crazy experiences where she said they used a sonic device in Cuba on her. When she went to Cuba on vacation, they used like the sonic device on her to, fuck with her mind and all this stuff. We haven't played her videos in a while, but I figured we would have an update. We would see where she's at. So, here she is. Here's Cash back, and she's looking rough. I will have to say she's looking rough compared to what she used to look like. She's looking rough. Here she is, and of course I have my music ready.
Hey guys, it's Cash, and today is story time. So, with this whole thing, let's go back to last year around this time in February. So February, March, I was already at home. So the stuff in Miami had already transpired. I told you guys about all that. Now we go to February, March. So when I was in Miami with this whole targeting thing, when you talk about this subject, you get a whole bunch of different people, eclectic versions of what people are experiencing, what is going on. With this topic, some people are actually crazy, and then there are some people that are really experiencing targeting.
So what's happening to her, I want to show you that there is cognitive thought process there. Like, there is actual neurons firing. What's happening to her is legitimate. Some other people are crazy, but the targeting that's happening to her is real. Other people are just nuts.
Targeting situations, group harassment, gang stalking. So I got this email, and this was on a different email account that I had. I got this email from this person. I don't know if it was a guy or a girl because I just kind of skimmed through it. And it said that the targeting I was experiencing was being perpetrated or being facilitated or instigated by celebrities, by famous people. Now, I mean, I looked it over, and I kept it in the back of my mind. Because in this day of social justice, I feel like celebrities are inserting themselves in people's lives more and more often each day.
So, I'm sorry, I have to understand this. I haven't seen this whole video yet, just so you know. So I'm going to assume, is going to say that Brad Pitt is not just inserting themselves like politically, which they do. They're fucking celebrities are loudmouths and whatever. But they're individually going to millions of people one by one and inserting themselves in their lives. So what celebrity has it out for you, Cash?
Which really turns me off, but we'll talk about that more later. So I didn't completely dismiss the idea. I didn't, respond to the guy because there was some things that happened before this. I went to the premiere of Empire, the TV show, and I noticed that, I was noticed there. People saw me there. And then all of a sudden I end up in Miami with a website, sans clothes and package prices and things like that. So I realized that may have looked suspicious to a lot of people. A lot of people may have not have liked that. They probably wanted to know how I got that, but it was not from being at the Empire premiere.
Wait. What happened? I'm sorry, I have to back up here. I feel like I missed something.
Respond to the guy because there was some things that happened before this. I went to the premiere of Empire, the TV show.
Okay.
And I noticed that, you know, I was noticed there. People saw me there. And then all of a sudden I end up in Miami with a website, sans clothes and package prices and things like that. So I realized that
Is she saying a resort named Sands closed? Or she was on a website naked? No, I'm fucking trying. Look, man, I promise you, I'm trying my best here to follow this. I really am. But I'm trying to get this correctly. She was on a website without clothes on? Or a resort closed? Sans closed. So she showed up on a website naked? First off, somebody send me that ASAP. And package prices? Now, I've said this before. She's admitted that she used to be, for lack of a better term, an escort, okay? So is she back in the escorting business?
may have looked suspicious to a lot of people. A lot of people may have not have liked that. They probably wanted to know how I got that, but it was not from being at the Empire premiere. I can assure you of that. So I took that into consideration, that might be a source of why this was happening. But in February, and then I also got an email from somebody. Obviously, I didn't respond to it, but they were saying that they were 50 Cent, okay? So I didn't respond to it. I didn't believe it. I wasn't trying to entertain that at all. If it was really 50 Cent, I'm not into rappers and athletes like that. I respect them for what they do.
So she thinks that... By the way, not being into rappers and athletes means she's not into black guys. But... So, I'm really trying to process. I might not be smart enough to process this, but 50 Cent is the correct way. 50 Cent has something to do with this now?
Skill and the material that they provide people, the entertainment that they provide people, but that's not my cup of tea. So, February rolls around of last year, February 2020, and I send an email out to this guy. I didn't know it was a guy. I sent an email out to this club called Daisy Dukes in Iowa, and I was interested in working there. I sent him pictures. He emails me.
Let's see what Daisy Dukes is. Daisy Dukes, Iowa. Daisy Dukes is a strip club in Iowa, so she's stripping now. She was doing escort stuff, but she's a stripper now. Daisy Dukes in Iowa. It's spelled D-O-O-K-S. So D-O-O-K-S if you're looking for a strip club in Iowa. So... is she into stripping again? This stuff is fascinating. It's been a while since we've seen this. So apparently that website Sans Clothes was probably her, like on some sort of porn site.
Me back. The guy's name is Curtis. The guy.
Comments are turned off? Why? What happened?
Emails me back and tells me to come up there, that they can find a place for me to work, which was a weird thing. We can find a place for you, like as a dancer, as a front door person, as a bar back. Like I kind of just left it open-ended like that. So I make the drive up there.
So you went? Wait. You were concerned about this, but you went?
And I go to his office, and he resembles 50 Cent. And it was kind of weird, but at this point I had already seen how this works, this targeting and stuff, and like the doppelganger. So I'm used to this type of thing. Had I not, I probably would have been a little freaked out. So he looks like 50 Cent, and it's funny because, well, I'll get to that point later. So he
was a 50 Cent
resembles 50 Cent
doppelganger.
And I saved the email because, you know, I was like, maybe I'll need this later. I don't know. And it's funny because all my strip club correspondence, everything that I've ever received from a strip club, even strip clubs I never worked at, Gold Club, this club, Daisy Dukes, all of that stuff has been deleted out of my emails. Okay? But the only reason I still have this email from this guy is because my sent folder was never deleted. So I still have the email because of my sent folder. And I'll show you guys right here so you don't think I'm like a nut or whatever.
Yo, no way. Why would we think you're a nut? Why would anybody here think you're a nut? Who would think that? Who would think you're a nut? What kind of crazy person would think you're crazy? Fucking what?
Whatever. There. So you can see.
Curtis, okay.
See, Curtis. We'll find a place for you. I mean,
I guess Curtis is 50 Cent's real name.
It's actually like, it's creepy, but it's actually kind of comical in a way. So, to me, I'm like, okay, I think back to the email that I received in Miami, you know? And I'm just like, okay, so it's three options. It's Curtis Blow, it's Curtis Jackson, or it's Curtis Fat Cop pretending to be Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Excuse me, but what about Cowboy Curtis from Pee-wee's Playhouse? It could have also been Cowboy Curtis. Maybe he was hanging out at the outpost. Did you ever think of that?
So that's what I came down to the conclusion. You know, I'm obviously not going to buy into this whole thing. Like, if it's not the actual person contacting me with the blue check mark, I'm not going to believe that. I'm not an idiot. These people obviously thought that I was very stupid. But it goes back to...
Yes. Why would anybody think you're stupid? Why would anybody think you're dumb? How would anybody get that crazy idea?
My boss, my old boss, when I used to work with this woman, she asked me, she's like, what rappers do you like? Like, what artists do you like? And I just remember I told her 50 Cent. I said 50 Cent, T.I., Gorilla Zoe. Those are my favorite rappers.
She's so basic. She's so basic, it's crazy. She's so basic, it's fucking crazy.
From my era, I'm not really into what's going on today. And then, you know, I like Drake, but that's what I told her. So it's just kind of very strange to me that that would be the person that they would use as like my celebrity stalker or whatever. And I've also seen this on Dr. Phil. Like, this kid was on there and he thought that he was having some type of relationship with Rihanna, and everything that he was saying, I believe that he was experiencing the same type of stuff that was happening to me.
Wait, what? Oh, god damn it. So you think you're having a relationship with 50 Cent because you went to... Okay, so I'm sorry. Let's get the cork board out. Let's get the red string and let's put pictures up. We're going to figure this out together, folks. So, all right. I'm going to try to figure this out. Give me a second here. So let's see here. We're going to do this. This should work. I mean, it's going to be very, very stupid, but this should work. All right. Make this bigger here. We'll move this over here. We'll do this. All right. So we'll do this. Okay. I'm going to figure this out. All right. So. Make this like this. Okay. So here's what we have. Okay, here we go. We got this. All right. So we have Cash. So this is her. So this will be Cash, all right? Forgive me, I'm doing this with the mouse, so it's not easy. So this is Cash, okay? All right. She is a whore. All right? So she's a whore. Okay? Now, she believes that people, these are people, are stalking her. These are little view lines. Okay, so they're stalking her. All right? And let's put this over here. Okay. She believes people are stalking her. Okay? Cool. Are we all cut up? Honestly, I want to make sure everyone's cut up. Are we correct? Are we correct here so far? All right? Okay, good. Now, she's a fan of 50 Cent. Okay. So she's a fan of 50 Cent, all right? So we're good here, okay. She thinks that 50 Cent works at a strip club. Let's draw a stripper here real quick. Boobs. Got boobs here. This is the pole, for those that don't know. A little bush. A little tiny bush here. It's like Bob Ross. A tiny bush. Some hair. Some girl stripper. She's sad because she has to be a stripper. Okay, so she thinks that right, correct, the strip club in Iowa. So, what do they have in Iowa? Literally nothing. I don't know. Whatever's in Iowa, if corn. Okay, let's draw some corn stalks. Okay. All right. So this is corn. Whatever. Pretend this is corn. Okay. There. So she's in a strip club in Iowa. All right. Okay, guys. Are we still? I'm really trying to figure this out. Am I so far so good? Yes. Okay. Good. So she's in a strip club and she's in Iowa. All right. 50 Cent, who we see right here. He got on an airplane. Drawing airplanes not going to be easy doing this with MS Paint. He got on an airplane. It's 50 Cent. And he's got to be black, so let's make him really black. Okay. 50 Cent got on an airplane, and he flew to Iowa. All right? So this is 50. This is 50. It's draw an arrow. 50 Cent got on an airplane and he flew to Iowa so he can gang stalk a whore. Correct? I mean, just are we there? Are we all on the same page? I need to write this down because I am very, very confused. Now, not to mention, okay, that for some reason, and she's in Florida right now, for some reason, she was, and I'm going to put this over here on the side because I'm still trying to figure this out. Let's see. So, do one of these here, do one of coconuts. Okay. So this over here. Here, let me move this over so you can see it. This is a palm tree. Okay. Let me make it a little smaller so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay. It's a palm tree. Okay. So she was on a website where I'm assuming she was laying down. This is Florida, so here's the sun. Okay, good. She was laying down naked. There's her boobs. Okay. So this is Cash. Keep in mind, this is her. Okay, I'm just drawing this arrow so you know this is her. And she was on a website where she was naked. Okay? And because of that, that led her to getting a call from this strip club over here. Okay? So, no, I know it's getting complicated, but I'm really trying to understand this, okay? They might censor this lewd drawing. I don't know. So this is where we are. We're just going to keep watching the video. We're going to add to this. At the end of this, we're going to figure this out, okay? I just want to write everything down because honestly, I'm getting confused. Okay. Cash. What else? Back up a bit here.
Rappers do you like? Like, what artists do you like? And I just remember I told her 50 Cent. I said 50 Cent, T.I., Gorilla Zoe. Those are my favorite rappers from my era. I'm not really into what's going on today. And then, you know, I like Drake, but that's what I told her. So it's just kind of very strange to me that that would be the person that they would use as, like, my celebrity stalker or whatever. And I've also seen this on Dr. Phil. Like, this kid was on there and he thought that he was having some type of relationship with Rihanna. Okay,
cool. That's what we were missing. All right. So back to the chart. Cash was watching Dr. Phil on the TV. Phil. All right, there's his eyes. And here's his mustache. That way you know it's Dr. Phil. There, that's his mustache. This is Dr. Phil sitting down, yelling probably at somebody. He's bald, so he has a little hair on the side, but not on the front. Okay, so Dr. Phil has somebody on, some guy who's also being gang-stalked, and she is watching him, and he thinks, this guy thinks, so with it, we're running out of space, so we'll do an arrow here. This guy thinks this is him, this is him. Pretend this is like a thought bubble, okay? He thinks that this is the guy, let's call him Regular Joe right here. He thinks that he's having a relationship with Rihanna. This is Rihanna. Let's give her some hair so we know it's Rihanna. I think she has longer hair now. So this is, well, it's going to be, hold on, let me see here. It's Rihanna, right? Okay. This is Rihanna. Just so we could differentiate her. He's black. So this is Rihanna, and he thinks he's having a relationship with her. Okay. So draw a little heart around them. So we know. I don't like that. I don't like that brush. What happened to that brush? That's not thick enough brush. Is this better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so he thinks that they're in a relationship, but in reality, a little broken heart, they're not. Okay, they're not. She believes that what's happening to him is that he's being. This brush is a little too thick. Let's see here. Okay. No, that's way too thick. This one, is this too thick? Here we go. He's also being gang stalked. This is not what's happening. This is not what's happening. Okay, cool. let's keep going.
And everything that he was saying, I believe that he was experiencing the same type of stuff that was happening to me. And it's just like with this pandemic, like, and this ties into it as well. Like, I lost everything during this pandemic. I had 4 streams of revenue in February, March, and then by
being a hooker, being a stripper, being a hooker, and then being a stripper.
The end of March, I had nothing. So I was thinking about like the business a lot, and I sold my business to someone in March.
What was your business? In
like April, May, I was sitting around and I was just thinking, I was like, wow, like I could be using this time, I could be working on a website, you know, making a website better, learning how to build a website. For that type of stuff. You know, I could have a photographer take pictures, you know, because masks, you have to wear masks now, so the girls would be more comfortable taking pictures if they could all wear masks and like make it like sexy or cute. Like I just had all these ideas that were going through my head at this time, and I had already sold the business. And now here we sit a year later.
I have an idea. I'm backing up just a little bit because I'm really trying to understand this. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'll be right back.
We'll find a place for you. I mean, it's actually like, it's creepy, but it's actually kind of comical in a way. So to me, I'm like, okay, I think back to the email that I received in Miami, you know, and I'm just like, okay, so it's three options. It's Curtis Blow, it's Curtis Jackson, or it's Curtis fat cop pretending to be Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. So that's what I came down to the conclusion. You know, I'm obviously not going to buy into this whole thing. Like, if it's not the actual person contacting me with the blue check mark, I'm not going to believe that. I'm not an idiot. These people obviously thought that I was very stupid.
Okay.
But it goes back to my boss,
and I got inspired.
My old boss, when I used to work with this woman.
Bob Ross here should help.
Like, what?
Here we go.
What rappers do you like? Like,
so
what?
We're right around here.
Okay, a whole year. Okay, I had all these ideas going through my head a whole freaking year. Okay, sex is not something that, sexy girls is not something that just goes away. Okay, guys are always going to want that. So there's no reason why this industry or that industry that I was once in should be just stagnant and the same as it was where I left it, because that's where it is. And it just became very apparent and evident to me that it was not about the business. You know, obviously, like, they wanted the lifestyle that I had or whatever, but it was very little about the business, but it was about me personally. I think it could have been any business, you know, and it was just because I had it, that these people did not want me to have it for whatever reason.
Okay, so let's pull this back up. Let's see here. Okay, so do I need a new whiteboard? I think I might need a new whiteboard. I'm running out of space here. What do I do here? I think I could. Okay, I got it. I got a little area here. So she had a business. This is the business. Biz. So she had a business. She sold her business to some guy who's probably Jewish. This is a little yarmulke. Probably Jewish, okay? After she sold her business, he took her money. So now she has no money. Okay, cool. So far, so good. Let us continue.
So it's really sad because I spoke to somebody, and not on my business line. So I spoke to somebody that used to order with us, and they said that they went down for a bachelor party in April and they were not in charge of the planning, and they said that the girls that they got were subpar. If subpar means below average, not review worthy.
Like you're kind of subpar.
And I can see just by where I left it, when I left in November, is where that business is right now, where that industry is right now. And these people were so worried about me and what I was doing, even after I sold it.
You're right. Maureen's actually right. Her business is her client list. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. Because, look, honestly, you guys you can laugh at my little drawing thing if you want, but we're all understanding now. Honestly, her business is her client list. If you want, I'm going to be printing some of these out. I'm going to put these on Teespring. I'm going to put my art once we're done here. It's going to be on a shirt. Okay, this will be a shirt. This is some high art here. You'll get an original, okay? But you're right. Her business is her client list. So, actually, her biz over here is just... Let's see. All right. I mean, you can see it's small. I'm running out of space, guys, and I don't want to have to make a new whiteboard. She's a hooker. Same as a whore right here, and her business is John's. That's her business. See? So she sold her John's business to the Jewish man. There we go. Are we following? Are we following along? Because if you're not, we could break it down, but are we following along? Okay, so let's run through this. Well, let's finish the video first, because let's go and finish the video first. I think that's the number one thing we should do. Let's finish the video. Let's see.
Okay, to go to the lengths to make someone believe that 50 Cent is stalking them, like, that's pretty ridiculous.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I felt like I did a lot of good things for that industry as far as, like, standard quality of girls, prices, being, you know, good for the girls and fair, and I just feel like it just kind of all went up in smoke, and it just makes me believe that, you know, I don't know, I don't really want to talk, it just irks me, and I think it would bother anybody that put a significant amount of time into something, and it's not the girl that I sold it to's fault. It's not her.
Oh, hold on a second. We have something. Oh boy, we have something new. Then it might have still been Jewish, but sold it to a girl. It was a girl that was sold to. Boobs. There we go. A little skirt. She sold it to a girl. Okay. All right. All right. Hey, now we're cooking with gas. Okay.
Her fault at all. It's just the complacent associates that are in charge now that have kind of just, I don't know, mucked it up. I guess that's what you can say.
You mean there's no honor in the strip club hooker business? Get right fucking out of town. Are you fucking serious right now? There's no honor in the strip club hooker business? Really?
But that's all I gotta say. I hope that everybody has a wonderful day, and as always, God bless.
All right. So now the tough part for this is solving for X. Okay, we have to solve for X here. All right. So how do we connect 50 Cent to her selling her business to a Jewish woman because she went to a strip club in Iowa after posing naked in Miami and watching a Dr. Phil episode where a guy thought he was dating Rihanna? How do we connect it? How do we connect it? I got it. I got it. I just solved it. I just saw. Hold on. I got to do some mathematic computations here, but I think I just solved it. Hold on a second. Give me a carry the 1. If we carry the 1 over here, all right, if we move it over there, right? If we let's see here. Okay, hold on. Sorry guys, this is a lot of math. If we move this over there and then we bring this up here, so all right, I solved it, and here's the answer to it. This is her.
I'm retarded?
It's so clear. It's so clear. Why didn't we think of this? Why didn't we think of this? Guys, look, I'm not one to toot my own horn, okay? You know me. They call me Humble Lopez. This one should be fine. I actually really like this one. I don't think this one is. I think we could do this one. I really like this one. Holy shit. This is fucking dope. This one's dope. We'll use this one. We'll just use this one. All right. First off, I'm gonna save my artwork file. Save. Let's call it Cash Diagram 1. Save. Okay, it's saved. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's saved. Okay, this wig is getting ridiculous. So, Actually, what was this? Hold on a second. Let's do something here. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. It's too much hair. That's not gonna work. All right, there we go.